Alright, hello YouTube, this is Ahoji. This week's video we will talk about how you can make your master sound good but not distort when you hit a subdrop. Myroslav sent this mix from a song by Steve Riverman's band, and the song has two subdrops, here and here, and they are both currently going out to the outpass. And this is just a mix version, so it's not even peaking at like minus 2.6, which is really low. First, what we will do is that we will, make a new stereo aux track, actually two of them. And we will go this sub low, sub high. And I have already made inputs, so they will both go there. And like that. Okay, so basically what they are doing now is just doubling the volume. But what we will do is that we will put the linear phase EQ on both and only use the high pass and low pass. So this is the low, so we will use a low pass. And this is high pass at the same frequency. So now we have split it so that in the low we have split the track into two, the sub lows and the rest of the mix. And what we will do is that we will route these both to the outpass and keep the bass trap going to the outpass. So what we will do is that we will compress like normally here, and what we will do here is that we will put a limiter on the output bus. I'll just use L2, you can use whatever. Yes. And for the low end, what we will do is that we'll use C1, or you can use the compressor that comes with your DAW as long as it has sidechaining on it. What we will do now is that we will put the key input on, and I'll use the sidechain. And we'll send from the bass trap. This is just a low pass filter if someone is wondering. So it's just making sure that the subdrop doesn't have anything else but the subs there. Use the sidechain to compress, to key this compressor. And what we will do is that high pass at first. And check that we have a good balance mix on the output, like as is, and let's turn the threshold so that we will get a good balance of the low end and high end on the output master, and so that it's distorting almost by itself. Something like that. And now what we need to do is that we'll open the bass trap and we set the level so that we can actually hear it. Okay, now we can hear it, and if we take the L2 off, let's listen how it sounds. We get a lot of audible distortion, and let's put the L2 back on. Okay, so now we know about the level, so we need to raise the subdrop by about 6 dB, so let's do it here. About like that. Then what we will do is that we'll adjust the ratio, timing and release so that when the subdrop hits, the low end of the mix ducks out of the way, but only momentarily. So let's try that. Yeah, something like that. So let's try it out without the compressor and without the sounds. And with them. Yeah, so now we have the mix quite loud. I'm not exactly sure how loud it is, but let's see. Yeah, should be, loud enough for most metal records. So basically what you do is that you make sure that you have maximized the whole mix in a different sub. So you do whatever you did there. So basically you make the high end of the mix sound as good as possible by itself. And then you add the sub. And then you add the bass drop. And as you can see, the L2 is doing nothing on its own when there is no subdrops there. Like about 1 dB when there is no subdrops, and it's just preventing the low end to distort, because I have noticed that the L2 especially has this look ahead kind of thing, so it doesn't distort, but it eats out peaks from stuff like snares when you use it hard. But you use a limiter that doesn't eat transients, and then you combine it with this one that doesn't distort when you drive it hard, you can get the mix really loud and still get no distortion from the subdrops. I hope this tutorial helped you somehow. So anyway, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I make new videos every week. And thank you for watching, and make good music.